So my TAI focus this year has been what effect will coaching have on increasing teacher pedagogy within my team. And I decided that I kind of figured out that coaching is pretty successful and was getting a bit bored with just reading about coaching. So I decided to have a look at how coaching type questions could be transferred into my classroom. So along the way I found this video which I watched when learning about questions, and I sent it to Laura and Rowena. I thought, wow, this is really cool. And the thing that I picked up was probably a bit different to what Rowena did. It's building question askers, not question answerers. And it made me think about the types of questions that I ask my students and the responses that I actually give them. It also mentions that any question a kid asks shouldn't go unanswered, even if it's something really random, like you know how they ask you really odd questions sometimes, and you think, why do you want to know that? But you shouldn't just sort of flog them off, you should actually help them to answer it. The responses that the kids receive from you can affect their ability to ask questions in the future. So I thought that was really quite significant. If you just sort of go, oh no, we haven't got time for that now, we'll find out later, then they may stop asking questions altogether, and you don't want them to do that. It also said them asking questions is their way of processing information as well, so they're making connections, and it's helping them by asking questions to clarify their new understanding. So I thought that was pretty important. I also found this a really cool website, and if you were interested in finding out more about questioning, there's a question skills wiki page, which is just all sorts of stuff about questioning. There's a questioning waka, which has got the different kinds of questions on the different parts of the boat. That was pretty cool. And then I also I found this list of like 100 and something coaching questions, which I thought were quite cool. The thing I've noticed about the type of questions that you ask when you're coaching is that they're always really open-ended. It's not like why is the sky blue, but it's what would you change, or what would you do differently if you could do this or that. And so it's much more airy-fairy, I was going to say. There's no wrong answers, but it encourages the person that you're questioning to think really deeply about what you're asking and what they need to find out. Often the coaching type questions are based around the coachee's personal opinion, so you're kind of thinking about your own thinking as well. And so I found a list, and I found also lots of the questions on this list. It's really long, kind of applied to the whole growth mindset kind of thinking. Stuff like, what did you accomplish this week? How can you turn this around and have better results next time? Are you focused on what's wrong or what's right? You know, not always looking at the negatives. So if you want a list of really interesting questions, you're welcome to go read them on my blog. As far as coaching, helping or changing how I teach, this term I've had Dan in the class, so I've been able to use my coaching questions with him. We've had great conversations about his teaching and seeing his questioning develop too. We've created a questioning display on the wall, so that's all the students' questions that he got them to develop, which it's been a really good reference point for them to go back and think about what they wanted to know and what they now know, although we haven't quite got up to putting what they do know up there yet. It was a good reference point for the children during Dan's teaching about the wharenui, and it was great for them to have an expert in the class from whom they could get answers to many of their questions too, so it was like we had a real exemplar person in the room because he basically knew all of it anyway. And as far as the coaching goes, I think it's helped me during our team meetings when we've had to look at our targets and our toolkits and our tracking sheets that we've had We've had heaps of really great professional conversations and sharing of ideas about what to do to move our learners. Through questioning, my team and I have looked closely at the learners who have been slow to move and shared knowledge and ideas about ways of helping them. I've also encouraged my team to look closely at their data, make links to their weekly planning and reflections, and ensure that these all connect in order to help move their learners. It has been great to see the shifts in our data in all areas. So that's about it for me.